Welcome to the GinGee GoodEarth show. I'm your host, Ginger Lily, and I'm starting the show, Valentine's special, 3 over easy eggs over Pepperidge Farm cinnamon raisin toast, Yarburg cheese, diced white onion, bacon crumbs, and smoked ham. That's the breakfast today to start the day. And you can see we have lots of sunshine outside. But we have cold weather. April 30th, 2021. We have extreme weather. And this is just a video on different topics today to you enjoy. I'm going to talk about arts and crafts. I'm going to talk about ways and means of decorating your dining room table for the family. And again, include everybody in the decoration of the family dining room table. Simplicity, 2 Bartlett pears and an orange, Adam Meyer lemon, and here's the breakfast for the day, so I'm ready to have a good breakfast. Breakfast breaks the fast. Again, I'm your host, Ginger Lily. I have strawberry coffee with a chocolate liqueur. Here's the first information. Hot Topic Foundation. I got this card to show you. Need to talk to someone? The information's right here. And you can call 24/7 this phone number. Let's back it up. 24/7. If you're a member of any community and you need to talk to a trained counselor, just as they should have autism specialists in every hospital and every school district. All those wonderful students who have attended school to teach autism realities. I also brought in my forsythia and this beautiful flower. And I have them in red and pink, and there's even kind of a peachy pink. It's a little different than the rest. Azaleas. And we have my parrot. Here's a nice Victorian picture and a heart-shaped needlepoint heart. And I visited a store yesterday. There's everybody gets their own teapot on my table. This table, at one time 10 people lived in this house, and I had 6 brothers and sisters, the 2 parents, the grandmother, the uncle. So this table extends. And then again, family members and guests. There's an insert that can go into this dining room table. There's the square dancers. There's 2 lovebirds. There's a lot. Kindness is beautiful. To my dear uncle. And there's the Pittsuburgh Victorian Gibson Girl flyer that I always handed out. So that's there. It's double-sided. And let's see what's in the candy dish. More candy for the sweet tooth. And there's the breakfast. So I wanted to start the day by reading a poem called Peking Spring. So I'm going to sit down and let's focus this on fun, and I'm going to read this poem, Peking Spring, by Colin McNichol, a Pittsburgh writer who I had read for over 20 years. Peking Spring. The signs have become abundantly clear. The blue iris. I just put out a blue iris. Where is it? Let's see if you recognize what I'm sure you do. But I just put out a blue iris. So I'll start the poem again. But didn't I bring it? I'll let you listen to that song. I had the blue iris in my hand. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna go get one. Here's the blue iris. So I don't know if I could make that stand up. So we'll try to get it. Maybe this stands up. I'll try. There's the blue iris. It was I used this cup as my camera stand. And so therefore it was like, where's that blue iris? Because there we go. So now we have two. There's the blue iris. So we'll have to let's lower this. Technical difficulty. Has to go a little bit lower, so I'll figure it out. Look at the rhododendron in the teacup. That's the Green Gables flatware. Oops. Well, these are gorgeous. I just have to show them off. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to get back to the poem. Now that I found the blue iris, there you go. Okay, Saturday essay, Colin McNichol. Peking Spring. The signs have become abundantly clear. The blue iris, a tenured Pittsburgher now, and still robust after 50 years of growing in 3 states, has shot up several inches above the mulch. The buds on the silver maple suddenly seem to be engorged, squirming for release, and have blushed up to the color of Grandma's rouge. Yellow chickadees abound at the suet cakes. Crows, too large to balance on the feeder cages, hanging from the still cartilage-like wisp of future branches, peck for remnants on the ground. Waves of migrating birds suddenly are common. The whoosh of their wings and the quadraphonic chatter, a pleasant late January surprise. And don't be surprised when the neighborhood groundhogs, doesn't every neighborhood have 1, 2, 3, or 4? My groundhog eats my beautiful bloom dandelion flowers. Thought long ago, long gone in the late fall, their burrows far too close to the house, backfield, suddenly awake, emerge and begin foraging for fuel. And as I said, they eat my yellow dandelions. Yes, all the signs are here. It will be an early spring, and real gardeners, sensing this but also knowing their tempting disaster, eagerly watch their starter pots for the first sign of the U-shaped tip of the tomato plants that this year for sure will produce the largest, meatiest, and tastiest fruits ever nurtured on God's green earth. Colin McNichol. So he used to be a writer for the paper, and my godfather, Scotty, George Scott, was the public relations director for the Pittsuburgh newspaper. And then my cousin was the night editor for the Baltimore Sun, and his wife was the curator of the Baltimore Museum. Somerville, Frank Somerville, his name was, and Romaine, and that's a very pretty name, Romaine. So there's the blue iris, and that's designed by Betsy Johnson. Those are Betsy Johnson earrings, actually. And I was invited to a wedding, so I'm looking forward to going to a beautiful wedding. And I'm going to have my breakfast. But first I have some other fun tips to show you. Enjoy the music. I'm going to take a bite of this delicious meal. Let's be spicy and sweet. First, let's be spicy. I like to tell you I love you without any words at all. Let's dance in the glow of our love. That's being sweet. You knock my socks off and all my other clothes. That's spicy. Crazy in love. What a fun way to spend forever. Now, that's the start of the game. Now you tell me whether this is spicy or sweet. Me, you, forever. That's sweet. Want to have some good, clean fun? Me neither. That's spicy. You make me feel like summer in Australia. That's when it gets down under. Life holds a few irresistible attractions. Mine is you. Without you, under the covers just wouldn't be much of a place to be. Spicy. So we got... Okay. So I'm going to put this here because I'm reading this book on Dolly. Everything I need to know I learned from Dolly. So that's the book I'm reading, Dolly Parton. So there she is. That's the book I'm reading. And she is on YouTube, and so is her sister. And I've been listening to both of them on their conversational YouTube videos. Are very nice. I also wanted to show you something fun. It's called, people are making spoons out of spices and bread. And I wanted to show you this. It's called Eat the Spoon. And I'll show you the box after I open up one of the spoons out of the packages. But you can buy these at TJ Maxx. And it's a spoon made out of bread and spices. And it's just shaped like a spoon. So, let's see if I can... There's the spoon. And then you can have any type of soup and use the spoon for your soup. And then I'll add the spices to the soup, and then this will be edible. This is edible. And it's called Eat the Spoon. So enjoy that. And I'm also reading the Low Country Book Club, because I lived in Beaufort, South Carolina for many years, almost 10. And this is the Low Country Book Club. And it's written by Susan M. Boyer. So I'm reading that. I'm going to share that with you. And then also... And I will be doing more readings on the universal history of the United States of America. I will be. But I wanted to finish this video on a tea time recipe. So I'm going to look at this. This is Tea Time magazine. And I have my own tea line. It's called Sentient Tea. And so if you wanted to inquire about my sentient tea, look up my information on Etsy.com, Wild Trout Lily. And you can write to me if you're interested in the tea. I love snail mail. I love email. So you can write to me anytime. If you would like to know more about my Frick Oliver tea, Carnegie Frick Oliver tea, that's what I call it. And I want you to have a really great day. And I'm going to finish up with a recipe from the Tea Time magazine. This is the 100th anniversary issue. And this is March, April 2021. So let's look up a recipe. And I'll finish the program with a wonderful recipe from this magazine. Some beautiful articles and we'll find something nice. Cream cheese. This is cream cheese. Look at those cookies. Cream cheese buttercream. This satisfying filling complements the unique flavors of each macaron. 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese softened, 1/2 cup of unsalted butter softened, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 3½ cups of confectioner's sugar. And then we're going to, in a large bowl, beat together cream cheese and butter with a mixer at medium-low speed until thick and creamy. Approximately 1 minute. Add vanilla extract and beat blended reduced speed to low. Gradually add confectioner's sugar, beating until combined. Increase speed to medium and beat until light and fluffy. Approximately 1 minute. Use immediately. So this is the decoration that we use for the macaroons on these wonderful macaroon cookies. Cream cheese, buttercream. So that's something you can try at home. So, Victorians love buttercream, cream cheese, and clotted cream. So we definitely like our lemon curd too. And this is homemade lemon curd. And I have another recipe for this too, so someday I will go over it. But here it is in the 100th issue of Tea Time magazine. And the classic condiment is a favorite. This makes 1½ cups. 3 large eggs lightly whisked, 3 large egg yolks, no egg whites, 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons granulated sugar, 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon zest, 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. And I encourage you to use Meyer's lemons because they taste the most lemony. In a medium bowl, I'm going to put this down. I'm just going to read the recipe. In a medium bowl, combine eggs and egg yolks, whisking lightly. So then it's going to have more egg yolks than egg whites, obviously, because you're going to start off with 3 large eggs lightly whisked, and then 3 large egg yolks. You combine them and whisk lightly. In the top of a double boiler over simmering water, combine sugar, lemon zest, lemon juice, and egg mixture, whisking to blend. Cook until thickened, approximately 20 minutes, stirring often. Remove from heat and strain through a fine mesh sieve into a heat-proof non-metal container. Cover top of curd with plastic wrap to prevent curd from forming a skin while cooling. Let cool to room temperature. Refrigerate until cold. Store in an airtight container in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks. If you want a shinier curd, add 2 tablespoons of butter, unsalted, while the curd is still hot, whisking to combine. And that's your lemon curd. And here's the picture of it. It's in this magazine, Tea Time magazine. That's the lemon curd with a scone. And again, Tea Time magazine.